Hey golfers, Tony with Reactionary Golf. I'm inside the lab and I'd like to thank Dr. Doug for kind of pointing out that we need to maybe have some clarification on where Reactionary Golf came from our conversation with Brendan. It really stems from being more, and really I need to thank Dr. Tina Garrison for bringing this up and introducing me to the concept of situational awareness, and her research and her work in that field kind of opened my mind up to when we get into motor skill development and motor learning, that it's not just about positions and thinking about mechanics, but it's about reacting to a situation. And so when we think about it, and it's really easy to do it with putting. A lot of times, and most time, I encourage people to stop taking practice swings. And the reason why is because you get so caught up into the mechanics, maybe the putter's wobbling a little bit or whatever, and that throws them off. So they get thinking about mechanics instead of just reacting to the hole, reacting to the speed of the ball and to their swing. So that's kind of where it stemmed from. And the situation aspect of it is, if I want to hit a cut shot, I actually need to know what that feels like without even making a swing. So that's part of the mental model of a motor program that we'll be sharing with you in March when we introduce you to the situational awareness research through Dr. Tina Garrison. She put together the PowerPoint presentation that I presented in the 2014 World Scientific Congress of Golf. And that's where the reactionary comes from, is that we understand the situation we're in, and now we're putting that motion into play and working to the ball, knowing that that ball is going to the target. So external focus on motor skill development is critical. There's been some great work in that. But the ball is also external, and that knowing what kind of spin I want to put on the ball, so whether it's a little bit of a cut shot or a little bit more of a draw, I know those feelings before I actually have to play that shot. So it's one of those things that the more, hence reactionary, I can make that motion, the better I'm going to play. Instead of saying, okay, I got to be here, then I got to do this, then I have to do this, then I have to do this. So when I process that information, and depending on how much information I'm trying to process, I'm going to go slower. We can only work so fast. Our processor up here is only so fast. So, and the more information, bits of information we are processing, the slower we're going to move. So hence, shifting you out of that thinking process more into reacting to the ball to create the shot you want. We all know what a good swing feels like. Okay, so then now let's put some alignments to that. Let's make that happen more often. Here's a little bit more of the sequence, the arms, body, and club to make that happen. And then now you can start predicting better shots. And that's what really your best golf is going to be about, is can I make this cut shot and hit it the way I want to? I don't need 1,000 practice swings. Okay, do the work on the range first, develop your skill there. But realize that we have to be creative and make the ball do a lot of different things to be able to play our best golf. And again, we can say, hey, let's take one side out and we only practice cut shots or we only practice draws. There's nothing wrong with that. But realize that a lot of times you're going to need a variety of shots on the golf course. And the more we can be creative with it, the better we're going to be. So that's a little bit of the science, the situation awareness behind it, getting more in tune with the motor process of being aware of what we do and what our body and all that feels like to create the shot we want to hit on the golf course. So hopefully that clears it up for everybody. If you have any more questions, I appreciate the feedback, and we look forward to seeing this winter break up here in a couple months. And Masters is right around the corner. Thanks for watching. Later.